our small businesses in their trade, and this is their trademark, and this is why they are the core of our plan, and our businesses are the backbone of the economy, and they are helping us get...
The honourable member for Haliburton, Kawartha Lakes, Brock.
Thank you, Speaker. The forestry industry was in crisis before the pandemic, with mills closing down and thousands of jobs lost. If our forestry industry is in jeopardy, the production of medical supplies, toilet paper, and other essential products are also in jeopardy. Has this government analyzed the impact of the sawmill closures on downstream production, such as toilet paper and PPE, and what specific measures will the government take to ensure the long-term viability of the forest sector?
The Honourable Deputy Prime Minister.
Mr. Speaker, I agree with the member opposite about how important our forestry sector is, and the crisis today reminds us of how essential products of that industry are. The pulp, which is produced by Harmac on Vancouver Island, is an essential input into many of the medical goods which are saving lives today. Over the past week, I have had many discussions with leaders in our forestry sector and with the provinces about what we can do to support the industry today.
Haliburton, Kawartha Lakes, Brock.
Thank you, Speaker. The tourism industry has been devastated and the recovery post-COVID-19 is uncertain. Bookings have been cancelled well into 2021. Small businesses also in my riding are reeling from inconsistencies in the BDC. SMEs who took out loans just prior to the shutdown and hadn't opened are expected to pay the interest on principals they aren't yet required to pay. So 2 questions. First, will the government consider extending the wage subsidy program for tourism-based small businesses? And second, will the government consider giving SMEs struggling under COVID-19 a break on their interest payments?
The Honourable Minister.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. We recognize that in some sectors like tourism, as well as seasonal businesses, they're facing the unique realities and the challenges of COVID-19, and that is why the Prime Minister and our Minister of Economic Development announced an investment of $675 million in our 6 regional development agencies and $287 million in the Community Futures Network. These supports and investments are going to help this very critical sector and those many, many small and medium-sized businesses across the country. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
The honourable member for Medicine Hat, Cardston